We are live. How's it going, guys? Zoro here once again for another One Piece live reaction. This time, chapter 1176 of One Piece. We are back with another chapter. No break this week, and you love to see it, man. You love to see it. I'm very hyped for this chapter. Last chapter was set up. And, I was hoping, last week we were going to get some Loki action. So hopefully this week we get some Loki action and shit goes off, man. I'm just very excited to see where this arc is going to go. So far, it's been very good. So I'm very, very hyped. Let's go ahead and make sure things are going good. So hopefully, okay, good. The stream is up. Stream is good. How we doing? Sam, what's going on? Make sure the Twitch is working. Twitch is good as well. Fantastic. All right, like I said, we are live on both YouTube and on Twitch. So if you want to support either platform, do so if you haven't done so already. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to like the video, support the stream. And if you're watching this once the video uploads, thank you very much. That's the best way to support outside of being here live. All right. Oh, hold on a second. Shit, song, baby. Thank you, Pudding.
If you found a sunken One Piece, would you share it to the world, keep it for yourself? Destroy it or sell it?
That's a great question. As you may or may not know, Oda wrote the secrets of the One Piece. Concealed it in a sealed container and dropped it at the bottom of probably the Pacific Ocean, somewhere off Japan. And one has to ask themselves, if you were to find the One Piece, what would you do, Chad? If you had the technology, the money, and the resources, and the determination to actually go and set sail to find the One Piece, if you had it in your hands, what would you do? What would you do? The answer for me is very simple. If anyone has seen the film Stampede, One Piece film Stampede, at the end when Luffy is handed the eternal pose to Laugh-Tell, what did he do? He crushed it in his hands. He crushed it in his hands. I will not be spoiled. I will not be... No. Number one, if I found it, right, I wouldn't want to read it, number one. And even if I did read it, for whatever reason, right, even if I did read it, my life would be hell because people would probably figure out that I found it. And they would harass me for the rest of my life. Or threaten me with death if I were to reveal any secrets to anybody. That's not a secret I'm willing to hold on to for my life. Nah. What's going on, Devil? Good to see you. Goosey, how we doing? Sell it? No, I cannot risk the treasure being in the hands of someone who would abuse it or use it for evil. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I understand you can make some money off of it, but this is more than money, man. This is more than money, man. Some things are more important than that. Can't do it. I couldn't do it. It's a great question, though, Pudding. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that very much. What's going on, everyone in the chat? Be sure to like the video, support the stream. I appreciate everyone stopping by. We're going to get started with the chapter very soon. I'm a Knicks fan till I die, so I think the Knicks winning today. I really don't like the Lakers team. This is not like an anti-Lakers rant or anything. Just the way that they're structured. Like, we played them earlier this year, and I'll be honest, I wasn't impressed. I've seen a number of their games, actually, this year. I saw them play against the Nuggets recently. I saw a couple of their games. I'm just not impressed with the Lakers. It's too much the Luka show. And I'm not. It reminds me of like the worst version of James Harden when he was in Houston. And Houston, James Harden was incredible, amazing, MVP candidate, MVP winner, all that stuff. But it was too ISO-centric. It was too me ball. It was too like all or nothing on one person's playmaking capabilities, and little to no defense. I really don't like the defensive. Like that team has too many weaknesses defensively. Because you got Luka, you got Austin Reeves, and you got LeBron, who doesn't give a shit half the time, playing defense, and it's just a nightmare. And like DeAndre Ayton hates everyone. That's a bad fucking recipe for disaster. I mean, Rui Hachimura doesn't play no fucking defense. Like their defense is pretty ass. And the one person that plays defense, Vando, is like a horrible offensive player. So it's like in the playoffs, I think they're going to get exposed and lose in the first or second rounds. I'm going to be honest. I don't think they're a team I would worry about if I was in the West. Personally. Because like as a Knicks fan, I watch pretty much every game. I've seen all the people we played against, the Nuggets, the Spurs, the Thunder, the Lakers. I've seen a lot of the top teams. And we're really well against the top teams. But not really impressed with the Lakers. The Nuggets also kind of threw a stinker the other night, but they're dealing with a lot of injuries, so I give them a little bit of a pass. But the Nuggets are in trouble too. But the Lakers are, they're not it, man. Not it. Yeah, we're gonna get started very soon. So pull up the chapter, by the way, guys. But I do want to get off one thing before we start. Off the topic of basketball and back to One Piece. I saw today that they actually have updates for the One Piece poll. Right now, guys, if you don't know, there's the second ever One Piece popularity poll taking place, the official one that is happening right now as we speak. I, of course, spent the first few days voting for Zoro. But now that I've gotten my Zoro votes in, I'm starting to kind of branch out a little bit and vote for other people. So today I voted for Aokiji, my second favorite character. And I'll probably be voting for Rocks, Kuma, and others going forward. So, just a reminder, go out and vote for your favorite One Piece characters. I'm very excited to see who... We know Luffy's going to win the poll, but like the rankings outside of Luffy, the other Straw Hats, some newcomers like Loki, like Rocks, how they're going to do. So that's going to be very exciting. Very, very exciting. We've actually seen recently, or today, today they showed the top 5. So let me see if I can pull it up on Twitter. Hold on. I just saw it like a little while ago. Hold on. Who is it that posted? There was a top 5 for every region. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I think Pew had it. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Pew posted the One Piece World Top 100 popularity polls first week results are out. Zoro is number 1 in Japan, while Luffy is number 1 in every other region. Rocks is also in the top 5 in 3 regions. Rocks making big waves. We love Rocks. We respect Rocks. We stan Rocks. So I love that. So in Japan, the top 5 is Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, Law, and Ace. In Asia, the top 5 is Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Nami, and Ace. Like same. Well, not the same. Nami's in the top 5. To the Law. Then Oceania, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Law, Robin. Robin getting some love in the top 5. Let's go, Robin. Okay. North America top 5. Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Robin, and Law. Robin getting the love. We love to see it. We love it. Yo, bro. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the last poll, Robin was above Nami. And hey, let's make that happen again, guys. I'm gonna vote for Robin as well one of these days. We want to get Robin ahead of Nami for all the Robin stands out there, for all the Robin truthers out there. Robin over Nami. You're putting over Nami, I get it, but I'm Robin over Nami. That's my hill to die on. You know what I mean? Ragnar isn't an option in the poll. Look, man. Look. Loki. Just vote Loki. It's a batch vote, man. Just vote Loki, man. Just vote Loki, you know. Latin America top 5. Luffy, Sanji, Zoro, Robin, and Law. Ooh. Well, it seems like North America and Latin America are in lockstep with their top 5 in the same order, too. Yeah, that's crazy. Love seeing Robin in the top 5 in, was it 3 different regions now? And Europe top 5. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Nami, and Rocks. And Middle East top 5. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Rocks, and Nami. And Africa top 5. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Rocks, and Shanks. We love seeing Robin in the top 5. We do. It's going to be a tough fight against the Nami stands, but I believe we can do it, guys. I believe we can do it. Carrot got botted the last poll. I'm a fake fan if I can't name all 1,500 One Piece characters. That's a stream in of itself. Try to name as many named One Piece characters as possible. I wonder if there's a website where you can like type in a character and like press enter and see if you can like enter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is there a website where you can actually test yourself to name every single One Piece character? How many could you name? I don't know how many. I could probably get like 100, and then I'd be lazy and be like, "That's it, I'm done." If I really tried, I could probably get like 400, something like that. If I really put effort into it, but I don't got that kind of the time or interest to just name One Piece characters off, you know. Because then I have to go arc by arc and then like just go like that, and then I could probably name off hundreds of One Piece characters, but I'm not going all 1,500. That's not happening. I'm fake, I guess. You know, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I think I've yapped enough. I think it's time to start, man. What do you think? What do you say? We get started. Voted for NL. Okay. We got NL stands in here. Yap a bit more. Nah, man. If I get started yapping, you know I don't stop. So I gotta lock in, man. Curious to see where characters like Yamato and Carrot Light, since they haven't been in the manga or anime for a while, when they were really popular last poll. Apparently, Carrot was botted last time. So I mean, I was very confused why she was so high last time. It seems like there were bots involved with that. So apparently, they're dealing with that this time around, which is good. We want fair and honest. We want fair and honest elections. Okay. You want fair and honest elections. Hustle, Lines, and Salt Grill, I would never know. I don't know who any of those people are. Oh my god. Anyway, One Piece. Here we are. 1,176. Pull up the chapter now. I forgot to do that myself. Should probably follow my own advice. Here we go. Why are there 2 links? Alright, that's link 1. There's 2 links. I don't know what that means, but alright. Here we go. Let's get it, baby. Color page with the straw hats looking adventurous, I suppose. They're wearing. Is this not the? With the exception of Nami, is this not like the early fits for the straw hats? This feels like right out of time skip fits. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making that up. Anyway, not bad. Oh, we got the live action crew. Okay. We got the live action crew. I see you, Oda. I see you, Oda. Okay. Okay. They're advertising the live action, which is coming out in, I think, like 2 days. The 10th. So, yeah, like 2 days. Which, admittedly, I'm going to yap for a little bit. I've seen a number of the trailers. I'm not trying to spoil myself too much. But I'm very excited. Logtown's one of my secret, like, underrated, kind of like really, like, secret favorite arcs. One of my secret favorite arcs because it's very short. It's not a true arc in of itself. It's super short, but there are so many moments I love from it. It's kind of like Jaya in that regard, right? That there's just a lot of really cool things that happen during it, even though it's pretty like self-contained and small. But I still love it. I know. It's not spoiling. I'm talking about like I don't want to like you know what I mean. I want to see the scenes as they come. I might be streaming, by the way, the live action and reacting to it. So on Twitch. So if you haven't been following me on Twitch, you might want to do that. But anyway, yeah, very excited for season 2. I really like season 1. I hope they build off of season 1 and make season 2 even better. So anyway, I wonder if it's going to be released all at once or it's going to be like a. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Oda is a Vondi fan. Okay, Oda, I see you. Vondi's great. Loki's Thrudheim roars out. Okay, I've been waiting for this. More Loki action, baby. More Loki hype. Let's go. This is what I want to see. Ow. It's one hell of a party over there, huh? What are you doing, Lilith? Isn't Vegapunks in that box? It's a good thing I unloaded it near the school. These are Omni Drain Converters, ODCs for short. I'm fairly certain hover tech should be feasible on Elbeth. Huh? Come again? Who is that child on Frankie's head? What is happening? What is that child on Frankie's head? Is that part of the helmet or is that an actual child? I'm very confused. Don't you feel it? Over here, back there, this place is teeming with energy. It's all around us. Have you never tried harnessing anything stronger than cola to power yourself? Huh? Whoa, the flames have grown so much. This is a nightmare. The world really might be ending today. Did you see that thing? That dragon's so big it even dwarfs Kaido. Then again, wasn't Luffy on its back? Does that mean it's on our side? That dummy's always pulling some reckless stunt. You ready, Zeus? Yep, I'm good to go. Saul. Let's hurry. This will still be tricky, but at least we don't have to worry about the kids anymore. That's true, thank God. And then Robin says, Saul. Ugh. Sorry, I got no business lying around here at a time like this. Are you okay? Here we go. Come on, Zeus. This is urgent. We got to put out the fires at the school and the school library. Leave it to me, Nami. I saved up plenty of water like you asked. That's our perfect Nami-san. She's ready for anything. Pouring rain. Tempo. Water. Please let this work. Nami, Zeus. Yeah, man, this is Robin's whole, legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? You can tell how much this means to her. Is that rain? Go away. Hey, that wasn't part of our deal. Who said you could put out the fire? Yeah, monster. Watch out, Zeus. Huh? Our terms were clear. You were meant to forsake all this world history crap. Oh, it's Killingham. Okay. Zeus. What the hell happened to Zeus? He got 8? Zeus got 8? If only we were that lucky. He's fine. This is an Oda fake out. I know Oda fake outs when they come. Come on, Brett. I know Oda fake outs. We all know what's happening here. Is that a snake? No, it's a lindworm. What I find most scary. A lindworm. Zeus. He was our last hope to put out these flames. Who is that guy? He must be one of the 3 demons. If it wasn't obvious enough, these people are literal demons. He has sharp teeth and is called a demon by Jinbei. The ODCs are engaging. Huh? Thermal energy absorption. What is that thing? The flames are out. What the? Everything's frozen? What happened? Seems like they did it. The fires in the school library have been extinguished. So the machine, like, absorbs heat, I guess? I don't know. Even calamities are ultimately just clumps of energy. Frankie, take this for a whirl. So wait. So she absorbed the heat from the fires that were on the library. It went into the machine, and then she harnessed it for energy for Frankie? Okay. Frankie, take this for a whirl. Hold up, this bottle looks like it's gonna burst. Yep, I call it Super Vega Cola. Jesus Christ. Your internal structure is truly magnificently designed. You're at least on par with the Pacifista. But I was shocked to learn you managed to run yourself on plain old cola. Listen good now. Your fuel is your passion. When you use this stuff, your power will explode. Ah, that's so dark. Nami, save me. Zeus, I'm coming. Saul, could you make it to the library? Of course I can. Robin, you must be worried sick. All that history was left to us by O'Hara. Devour the library, dream demon. Don't give them the faintest glimmer of hope. Rawr. A new world can only be born by severing things like history. Nami, leave Zeus to me. He'll cough him right up after a strike from my fist. Okay, Jinbei. Oh, is that a fishman? They really are the most repulsive race in the world. If anyone's going to gag, it'll be me. Good thing I brought my mask. Okay. This man's trying to take the Summers role of, like, most heinous scumbag by just throwing out the racism, like, right off the bat, like, frame 1 racism. He's like, whoa, is that a fish man? They really are the most repulsive race in the world. Yo, that is a crazy statement. Especially considering, like, long arm people exist. I'm just being like, come on, man. Like, those are clearly the word. Yo, I'm just saying, bro. Like, am I wrong? Yo, I was just saying, man. I'll take the mermaids and the fucking mermen over fucking, scratch men of poo out here. I'm just being honest. I ain't wrong. Long arms are nasty work. Good thing I brought my mask. Is crazy. The racism is insane, dude. I cannot believe it. The elitist attitude and gross ideology, it's typical for a celestial dragon. You really must be out of touch if you don't even recognize a former warlord like Jinbei. Now, how are you going to pay for insulting a member of our crew? How about I kick you a hole in that precious mask of yours? Okay, we're getting Jinbei. I'm not Jinbei. Sanji killing him? That'd be kind of sick. I'm down for that. Super. My jumping power is unreal. This man farted to the sky. I have the words. All my muscles are raring to go. With this boost, any monster that crosses me is gonna be crying for mercy after just 1 hit. Super strong Fishman Karate secret technique, Ifriti Jambe. Oh, we got the teamwork strike. Dexter. Dexter is Latin for right. I say, okay, sure. Super strong Dexter is is a name choice. Super Strong Dexter is certainly a choice. I'll say that as a name. It is not the coolest name. It ain't Vagabond Drill. I'll say that. That's sick. That's a sick name. Oh, and Sanji gets the kick. Oh, the kick with the head squish and everything, bro. Kankase. Okay, okay. Someone said in chat, and Usopp gets what? Pudding. I said that. Guys, don't worry. This is Usopp's arc. I was told. Have no fear. It's Usopp's arc, guys. Frankie gets a cola upgrade. And Usopp. It's his arc, guys. It's his arc. Don't worry. It'll be fun. It'll be good. No worries. Let me grab my water real quick. Hold up. It's Usopp's arc, guys. Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. West Village. Demonic Giant Warrior Pirates. Dory and Broggy. Ugh. Versus the Warriors of West Village. Wait, so what happened with Zoro? I thought Zoro dealt with them. I'm very confused. Yeah. Oh, Zoro. Okay, Zoro's there. Okay. I thought Zoro already... I guess they regenerated? I don't know what's happening. Okay, so the Warriors of the West Village is Zoro, Jarul, Haruden, and Stanzen. Crack, crack. With their regeneration, we can keep cutting them down over and over for eternity. And every one of them is a familiar face. Just seeing them get hurt pains us too. What the hell can we do to stop this? Nwaa, gwa. Captain Dory, Captain Broggy. Dory, are you still in there? I'm barely hanging on, Broggy. We're in utter disgrace. How could we ever allow such mindless insults against an esteemed elder like Jarul to cross our lips? Taking his head would stain our honor for generations. Right, it should never have come to this. We're in agreement then. Of course we are. We'll never yield to these demons. Farewell, partner. No way. A whole century of duels. We had a grand time of it together, didn't we? Damn. Are they about to... Oh, fuck. There's nothing left for us but to die with pride. And they cut each other's heads, bro. Not my boys, man. Not my boys, dude. Oda, why you gotta do that to me, man? They'd rather be dead than slaves, man. That's the way it should be, bro. I wish Usopp was here to see their resolve, man. I wish Usopp was here to be like, this is what it means to be a warrior, man. To go out, you know, on your own terms, with your sword in your hand. My boys are making it to Valhalla, dude. That's actually crazy. Bro. Chiefs. Dory, Broggy. Captain Dory, Captain Broggy. Why did they do that? Huh? bruh, 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 bruh.
You're watching
Hot dog! Hot dog! Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Now we got ears, it's time for cheers. Hot dog, no problem solved. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
It's under 20 seconds. I should be good for copyright. I should be good. I should be good. Bro, I am gutted. I should have fucking. I mean, come on, this is Oda, right? This is Oda. Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised this is where Oda went? I really cannot believe I fell for that. But I cannot. It's bad, man. I'm sorry, guys. That's just really bad. It's really bad. I'm getting sick of these fucking fake outs, man. I'm sorry, man. I really don't like these fake outs. I mean, I've been saying this for a very long time, but if anyone's been watching me, you know, since I'm sure many of you have been watching me since Wano, since the Kinemon stuff. You know, I hate this shit. I hate this shit. It is so fucking unnecessary. That's the annoying part of it, man. It just feels like it's just so unnecessary. You fake us out. I was getting fucking emotional, man. I'm here like trying to fight back tears, thinking this is Dorian Broggy's end. It's Dorian Broggy's last moments. And then I get hit with this fucking like, nope, JK. It just completely takes the legs out of the emotional weight of that moment. It's really, really like, I'm not saying that this would be good in any context, but at least if you're going to do this bullshit, wait a chapter before revealing that they're still alive. Let us sit on it for a little bit to think that they're dead, and then be like, okay, they're not dead. That would still be bad. Mind you, that would still be bad. That would still be very corny that he would do that, and I would still be mad at it. But at least it would like have a little bit more staying power. You immediately turned on your own fake out. Frame one. You made us feel all of this, and then just immediately said, no. You couldn't even let us simmer in it for a little bit to have that kind of emotion, to make us feel like there's a possibility that this isn't fucking Mickey Mouse Club. I just don't like this at all. This is the worst aspect of One Piece to me. The worst. I really hate this shit, man. I'm sorry. I know. I hate being negative, but it's the truth, man. And that's just how I feel. I really don't like it. It's so fucking corny. And I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it. I was already sick of it with Kinemon. And then it's just I know it's Oda. I know this is what he does. Doesn't mean I have to like it. It doesn't mean I have to accept it. I know it. Doesn't mean I have to like it or accept it. So if they had to kill Roxy, well, let me finish the chapter before I get into questions, because this is just maybe they'll explain something I'm not aware of. Maybe I'm a little jumping the gun here. But this shit, as of right now, I don't feel any justification for this is warranted. This is really lame. I need my stakes in my story, man. This is just no. What? You're both back to normal. Then that means, wait, they're not even like injured. What? They're not even like hurt or anything, bro. There's no drawbacks. They're just okay. What are we doing? Death breaks the demonic curse. Our gruesome corpses weren't a pretty sight for you all, but it seems your body returns to working shape the moment you're flipped back. There's no need to hold back. Now we know we just need to land fatal blows and they'll be restored. That means lopping off their heads will work. We can even gouge their eyes out. But that's totally out of the question. I mean, they're our friends, right? The warriors square up. Hey, get all the kids back home. They shouldn't be here. I kind of feel bad. Yeah, this is really breaking my heart. Mine bleeds for them, honestly. My chest aches, too. We're all very reluctant, but you guys better brace yourselves. At least that's a funny ending where they're like, okay, we get to be brutal now. I'll give them that. That's a funny ending where they're like, oh, we get to go all out? Okay, fuck it. And I do, like, I hate that Zoro is attached to this moment, though. I really do. I really don't like this, guys. I'm sorry. It is funny. The ending is funny. I'll give them that. It hurts us to do this. Send the kids away. We're gonna have to fucking get brutal here. But it's just like, really, that's the way to deal with the Domi Reverses. Just kill them. It's. Why didn't I think of that? And the question is, like, they can regenerate, but you can cut their heads off and they don't regenerate? Well, what's the limit to... what's the threshold for regeneration? A couple chapters ago when Dory and Broggy slashed each other, right? They were cut to ribbons. They were literally cut to ribbons. Like, Dory's entire upper chest was cut in half by Broggy's slash. They can regenerate through their heart being cut in half, but their head is the difference? Like, I would be more accepting or more kind of like... it would be a better execution of this idea of death. Death changes you back. I would be more receptive to it if after the Zoro thing, when they fought against both of them, and they cut each other the first time, if that ended up being what turned them back from that point. That would make more sense, because it's like, oh, Zoro wasn't trying to make it happen. It just kind of happened by accident, and they killed each other, and okay, we figure it out. That would still not be great, but at least it would be like, okay, a better execution of it. Instead of like, oh, when they cut each other's really, really badly, that should kill them last time, that really wasn't enough. Now we got to do it again. And not only are we going to do it again, but we're going to do it in a way that we're trying to, like, build up this fake emotion to fake... like, it's just, oh my God, I don't like being hoodwinked like that, man. I don't like being emotionally hoodwinked. That's what this is, an emotional hoodwink, and I don't appreciate it, man. It feels deceptive. It feels underhanded. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, man. Imu is letting them think they're winning. He simply let them heal, stopped it to give the enemy a false sense of security. No fucking way. He ain't doing all that shit. It would be kind of hilarious if, like, they're about to kill one of the giants and Imu flips him at the last second and cuts his head off and kills him. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, it'd be fucked up, but I don't know, man. I really don't know how to feel about. I mean, I know how to feel about this. I don't feel good about this. This chapter has some good stuff in it. I'm not gonna pretend like it's all bad, but even the good stuff was kind of just like, okay, cool. I will say, maybe it's just me being in a negative mood after what happened at the end here. But like the earlier parts of the chapter, I'm looking back at it. I'm kind of like, like the Frankie getting a random cola boost out of nowhere was kind of random as hell. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I'll take a random power boost over the Straw Hats being completely useless. At least they can have something to do, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is my least favorite moment of Elbaf by far. And as interesting as some of the moments were earlier on in the chapter, I feel like the ending completely overshadows any of that, and it's hard to think positively on anything else that happened this chapter because of how badly I dislike the ending here. I felt the emotions for what happened to Rox, but this is like, what the heck? Rox's death was incredible, right? I know the Domi Reversi, someone said before, what happened to Rox? Yeah, because Rox, he wasn't fully healed when he turned back. What happened? Why are they full? That's another thing. Why are they fully healed, dude? Like, at least have them be like fucking, like, look at them a couple panels ago before they killed each other. They're like bleeding. They're on their knees. They're like huffing and puffing. They're struggling to stand, and then they kill each other. Like, yeah, we're back to normal. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's so fucking stupid. I'm in agreement, Dragon Goosey, in the sense, which is a crazy name, by the way, Dragon Goosey, in the sense that it's not the fact that killing them reverses the Domi Reversi. That in of itself isn't a bad resolve to that question, right? It isn't a bad answer to the Domi Reversi quandary. The issue lies in the execution. It's all about execution. You can have even a bad answer to a question from a writing standpoint, but if the execution is really good, people can overlook it. It's all about execution. Don't you dare talk about Fairy Tail in my chat, Devil. You're lucky you're a Stormlight fan and we can chat about it and we're cool, because that was borderline a bannable offense talking about Fairy Tail in my chat, bro. You are on thin ice, sir. You better watch it. Look, nothing Oda can do at this point can match Fairy Tail. I don't care what anybody says. All right. You better watch it. Because thematically killing your friends to save them could be interesting. I agree. And it would have more emotional weight if, like, after you kill them, they come back and they're still pretty badly injured or they're hurt or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give some actual, like, stakes here. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe Oda doesn't want to write himself into a corner in the future where it's like, someone gets Domi Reversi'd, they have to get killed, and now they're useless after we release them from the Domi Reversi. So I don't know. I'm just trying to make excuses for him at this point. I shouldn't be doing that. It's just not. It's not kosher, man. This is not it. It's just not it, man. Dates on Saint Cunningham. Wow. Oh yeah, Saint Satan racist up in here. I completely forgot about that. I mean, we had talked about that like, you damn fishy folk, or smell bad, or terrible people. Like, Jesus Christ, man, have some fucking decency, bro. Asani kicked him in the head. Love to see that. Very nice. Looks like we're getting a Sanji and Gilly. I mean, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. At this point, I just want to forget this chapter existed. This is the worst chapter of Elbaf to me because of the ending, essentially. Yeah, I kind of want to forget about this chapter. I'm sorry, guys. I'm usually not this negative, but I cannot help myself this week. This is not it. Killingham's family owns slaves. His dad got freaky with a mermaid or something. He is part fish. I know it, but I can't. Oh, he's a self-hating half fishman. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I could be. Bro, I had the same reaction to the Dory and Brogy part of the chapter. Why? I just hate that Oda fucking fooled me. I'm mad at myself, really. I'm fucking mad at myself that I actually fell for it again, dude. Like, and I even said earlier in the chapter with fucking, with Zeus, I'm like, oh, he's fine, he's not dead. This is Oda. And then I fell for it literally 10 minutes later. I'm fucking stupid, dude. I just remembered I said that with fucking Zeus. I was like, oh, he'll be fine. This is Oda. And then I get all emotional thinking Dory and Brogy gave this really amazing sacrifice because they don't want to kill, like, you know what I'm saying, their chieftain. They had this really beautiful, touching moment at the time. Hindsight, fuck it. But where they say, farewell, partner, a whole century of duels. We had a grand time of it together, didn't we? Where they're smiling. They said there's nothing left for us but to die with pride. It's a really, like, I felt that moment in my chest. I'm like, I wish Usopp was here to see that, to know what it means to be a brave warrior. Oh, they're okay. Oh, they're okay. They're okay. Oh, by the way, Devil, my shirt is dirty, but hold on. Is this the right shirt? Oh, it is, yeah. By the way, I just saw it on the floor. Got my Stormlight shirt. Hold on. Yeah. Life before death, baby. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Yes, sir. You know it. It's one of my favorite shirts to wear out. And I get, you don't get stopped very often or anything like that, but like you see people will sometimes look and just give you a nod, and then you know. And I got that once with that shirt. Once some person looked over to the shirt and they're like, you know what I'm saying? I was dying seeing them laid on the floor at the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse blasting over this shit. Bro, it's what else could it be? What else could it be? What else could it be? It's I don't have much else to say. I've said all that needs to be said at this point. I am. I hope so. If you guys are still here, by the way, I imagine some One Piece fans, they usually aren't happy when you say you don't like a chapter. So be sure to like the video, help support the stream. Because I imagine some people aren't going to be happy with me not liking this, but I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was worried that chat would be like, you're crazy. This is great. I'm glad you guys in chat we're on the same wavelength. This is why you guys are my chat. We're attuned. We're attuned, man. You know what I mean? Maybe Oda will kill them later. Maybe. Maybe my grandma's a werewolf. But, I mean, maybes don't really work. Until it happens, we'll see. I wouldn't hold out hope that Oda kills anybody. Domi Reversi sucked. Glad we got rid of it, lol. I don't think we're rid of it. Like, you think Domi Reversi's not going to be utilized ever again? It's going to be used again by Emu. You have to understand, like, Emu, to me, he probably has more bullshit up his sleeve. This is probably just one of his tricks. Right? Because he had that fucking spell book. And that was just one of his bullshit spells that he used. Was Domi Reversi. It's like Crollo, right? If you ever seen Hunter x Hunter, Crollo has his book of like Nen abilities that he uses. But he has multiple. He has a whole fucking book filled with fucking Nen abilities. It's probably the same with, you know, with Emu. He's probably got a whole laundry list of bullshit abilities he can do. But this is just one of them. We're going to figure out, hopefully, you know, best case scenario, we figure it out. We are able to counter it going forward. Emu doesn't use it again. It's just a gimmick, man. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick, and it's going to be dealt with. You know? That's how it goes. What energy is on Elbaf? I interpreted the comment about energy. Hold on a second. Let's go back to that. That's a good point. Let's see what was said again. These are Omni Drain Converters, ODCs for short. I'm fairly certain hover tech should be feasible on Elbaf. Huh? Come again? Don't you feel it over here, back there? This place is teeming with energy. It's all around us. I assume the energy that she was harnessing was the fire, but this happened before the fire. Is she just like? Is she saying on Elbaf there's energy everywhere, just innately, or is she just saying like, in the world there's energy everywhere, not just in Kola, for example? I don't know how to interpret that. She says this place, but when she says it's all around us, and she's saying like specifically in Elbaf it's all around us, or in the world itself it's all around us? Is she just converting literal energy, like atoms and molecules and all bullshit and science terms around us, into energy? Or is it like, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. All right? I don't know. I don't care. This all ended up being a fucking plot device to give Frankie a little bit of a boost, which wasn't necessary. This dude has not been doing much. So having him do anything was better than nothing. And speaking of doing nothing, by the way, Usopp, this chapter, all he did this chapter was give his Usopp scared face, his fucking Home Alone, right? Well, the Mother Flame is an analogy for like nuclear energy, right? But so I don't know if it's exactly the same, but either way, Usopp this chapter, literally the only time we see him this chapter, he's given the Home Alone face, giving exposition about Loki. Basically, he said some shit we already know as readers, just confirming it to the rest of the crew. This man is the biggest disappointment post-time skip. I legitimately am floored by the stark differences. Because sometimes I'll like check somebody who might be reacting to old like One Piece, like Enies Lobby or Reed Ford or whatever, some arcs, right? I'll be like, okay, this person's reacting. Let's see how they react to this moment or that moment, and it's fun to do sometimes, right? And you get to rewatch the show through other people's eyes, and you see, like, for example, the weight Usopp had in Enies Lobby. Like, how serious of a character he was, how he had his own motivations, his own insecurities, his own ambitions. And I feel like less and less over time as we're going closer and closer to, as we are now in the present, and this is true for a number of Straw Hats. I feel like they've become less like their own independent like characters and more simply devices for the story. They become caricatures of themselves, and they're very they don't really extend more outside of that than just that. I think Usopp and Chopper, rather, I'm not Sanji, and Chopper are the biggest examples of that. Yes, that's the kick that took him out, Neptune, or Devil. You know what I mean? Where I feel like, you know, I just feel like they could be doing more. I know you're introducing new characters, new this, new that, but not at the expense of the strats. I think we should be gearing ourselves back to having, and it doesn't even need to be fights really. Like, you have to understand, like, the fights are great. I enjoy them. It's great. They're not the main reason why I enjoy One Piece, but they're one of the reasons, but just one. There's ways to have them be relevant that are not at all connected to fights. Like Robin's moment this arc, where, you know, she reunited with Saul, and it was beautiful, and as a parallel to when they first met, was incredible, was heartfelt, was beautiful. We couldn't have a moment like that with Usopp, with him coming to Elbaf and taking in the fact that he finally made it to the place he'd been trying to go to this entire journey, or something akin to that. You have a throwaway line here or there about it, and that's it, and we move on with ourselves. I mean, it's very difficult for me to see Usopp. I mean, maybe Oda is saving him for something, and it's possible. You know, I'm willing to wait and see, but I can't wait forever, man. He's got to do something. He's got to. I don't know. I think it might be too late at this point. I'm gonna be honest. I think it's too late. It is what it is. Watching people react to Shanks stopping the war and Kaido falling. Oh, the Kaido falling from the sky is hype, dude. The fucking, oh my god, narrator song going off, like, you know, he wanted to die. He was looking for a place to die. Like, oh, it's so hype. It's so hype, dude. Oh, yo, nothing happened though. I mean, for me, watching people react to nothing happened gets me going, bro. It gets me fucking hyped. The whole Kuma sequence, and recently people reacting to the Kuma backstory. Oh my god, tears, genuine tears. Genuine tears. I love Kuma. I gotta vote for him tomorrow, dude. I gotta give Kuma my love and support. I gotta, bro. Gotta vote for him tomorrow. I voted for Zoro up until today. Today I voted for Aokiji. Tomorrow I'm voting for Kuma. It's happening. I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Then probably Blackbeard. And then Rocks. Oh, there's so many choices. So many people to vote for. I don't know what to do. I wish it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could vote like that. I really... No, putting Zano... Sorry, putting over Nami. It's not happening. But I wish it was like ranked choice voting. You know what I mean? Instead of just the one, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and every day you can vote. That would be so much better. That would be so much better. Then I can be like, okay, day 1, I'm going to go like, you know... Zoro, Aokiji, Robin, Kuma, you know, Rocks, you know, and then I could alternate people in and out. Blackbeard next, you know, that would be better. I just feel like this only voting for one person thing hurts this a little bit. It hurts it a little bit, you know. That's just me though. That is just me. But yes, guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. We're hitting exactly the 1 hour mark. I think this is a good time to stop the stream, but thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't done so, like the video, help support the stream, because I know this is going to get disliked by a lot of people. But I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not here to just tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell my honest opinions. Favorite arcs would be great, but we know what the favorite arcs are: Marineford, Enies Lobby, Sabaody. Those are going to win. Alabasta, things like that. But yeah, I'm going to stream there, guys. Have a great night. Have a wonderful Sunday. I'll catch you on the next stream. Hopefully, next chapter is better. It seems like we're on break. I saw that, but I didn't even feel like commenting because I was so angry about the other stuff. But we're on break next week, which kind of sucks considering we're breaking on this chapter. Ugh. But hey, it is what it is. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night. One Piece live action coming out 2 days. I might be streaming. Not on Tuesday because I work on Tuesday. Not on Wednesday because I work on Wednesday. I work on Thursday. Friday, maybe? Friday night? I might do a Friday night, since we're not getting a chapter anyway, or Sunday night, One Piece live action reaction stream. We'll see. I'll keep it posted. Follow the Twitter. You can see it below me. And I'll